Hello, hello, hello. Well, I don't know what happened to our beautiful spring weather. It's got considerably colder today, and yeah, there was no way I wanted to be sitting outside eating my lunch today. And this evening, it was really windy. That wind is cold, so nature is yeah, does it's quite amazing, isn't it? How it can change so radically in in 24-hour period. And it's a real nudge or a real lesson to us all that actually things can change that quickly. Nothing goes on forever. So whether you're going through a painful experience right now or whether you're going through a great period right now, it's not going to last forever. And so when we're going through having a great time, we really want to capture that and be be at one with it, be be there in the moment with it, really experience it. And if we're going through a time that isn't so great, then just know that it will change. It can change up. So nature is always a great teacher, definitely. What I wanted to share with you today, my little thing was where your focus goes, your energy flows. And I had Karen did my blood analysis report and went through it with me today. And I'm trying to go in with the energy of curiosity and open heartedness rather than I'm looking for I'm looking for something to be wrong. Because that's I think that's sometimes the problem with testing. We're looking for things to be wrong, therefore we're finding things to be wrong. So I want to go in with this with a more of an open mind rather than what's wrong, what can I learn, what is going to what is this going to teach me that's going to help me move forward and help me become the person that I want to become, and my health to be as vibrant and to to be as free as I would like it to be. So just a reminder really that when we're going for for any sort of medical intervention, it's worth considering the energy that's going behind it. So whether that's being a test or whether that's what, yeah, anything else, what energy are you bringing to it? Is it an energy of fear? Is it an energy of worry, of concern, or is it an energy of this? Maybe this is going to teach me something that I need to move forward on. So my invitation is to bring more of that curious, excited vibe. This is going to teach me something good and exciting and worthwhile rather than worriedness. Does that make sense? Hi, Lisa Marie. Does that make sense? Because where our focus goes, our energy flows. Our energy flows where our focus goes. So we want our energy to be in a place of openness, not of fear. Openness and love. You can bring some love and compassion into anything that you're doing. How's your day been today? What have you been celebrating? I after yesterday where I was feeling a little bit low and my energy was all off. I think that was after I'd had my brownie on Saturday. This morning I woke up feeling super good. Did my exercises, did my routine, connected, do my connection exercises. Had a really good call with Carla, my coaching buddy, who's broke a wrist, bless her. I then had an appointment at the orthotics department at the hospital, and I got a splint made for me to help me keep my foot up. And these departments at the NHS really don't speak to each other. So I've already had a splint from the physiotherapist, but that's just one out of a bag. This one from the orthotics team, custom made. They're slightly different. There's probably not much in it. I think the obviously the custom made ones are slightly better and they've got more give in them. So they're probably the ones, they are the ones I'm going to test out. Because I haven't got my car, because last time I went to the hospital I took Bumblebee, and this time I didn't because I couldn't get Bumblebee in the car. Bumblebee is my mobility scooter, if you didn't know. And so I walked from where I parked the car into the hospital, which wasn't miles away, but was quite a distance. And then on the way back, obviously, I'd got my orthotic things on. And I think what they're doing is help straighten up my feet as well. So they're helping me walk better. And my legs have been used to not walking better, so I'm going to have to retrain them to walk in the correct way, which is good. So it is good, but my legs do not ache now. But I've got something that's going to help them get back on track, literally. So I'm taking that celebration. And also when I was there, they've got a big notice board. There's a little cafe in the bit. It's the outpatients bit. Excuse me. And there's a notice board in there which local businesses and things have put their business cards on. So I asked permission and put my business cards on there. So that feels like my potential audience of people living with long-term illnesses. Not sure how open they'll be to seeing things in a different light, but it's worth a shot, isn't it? So my business cards are now out there. So I'm celebrating that. Hi, Benji, how are you? And then when I got back, I did take Sophie for a quick walk, had some lunch, and to be honest, then I was worn out. So I had a power nap. I lay down on my Shakti mat. I was asleep for probably about an hour, but woke up really inspired and full of ready to move on to the afternoon. Didn't get an amazing amount done because I was spent an hour on the phone holding on the phone to access to work people who give me some funding to help me get some support to get my business going, which is great, but it's not a very great system. But I got it sorted anyway, long and story short. So and then I went through my blood analysis with Karen. Then, I don't know, the evenings disappeared already over lunches and taking Sophie and getting into a nice warm bed. So let's just, I'm thinking all that, how much breath work did I do? First thing this morning as part of my exercises I did, but I sort of forgot about it in the rest of the day. I think I'm going to have to put a little reminder on my phone, because even though I talk to you and I talk about it all the time, I still forget, basically. So so easy for life just to take over, isn't it? So let's take a breath now then. Take a nice big deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, just allow your body to just sink down and be supported by the furniture beneath you. Oh yeah. And a nice big deep breath in again. And then a gentle and deliberate release of the breath. And another one. Just 3 slow breaths is enough to really calm your nervous system. It really does work. So if you continue with the breathing, excuse me, this is time for bed. Then I'll say a little prayer out to humanity, sending out some loving vibes out into the world, connecting with anybody that needs a little bit of extra love right now, anybody that's feeling in pain, anybody that's feeling a bit lonely, anybody who's feeling like they're going through a tough time right now. Just send everybody who needs it out a little bit of love. Put a smile on your face and tell yourself you're safe. Hi Harvinder, how are you? Have you had opportunities to laugh today? We had some good laughs for Carla this morning. I've had some laughs for my son, definitely. Had some laughs with Karen. So yeah, feel like the laughter. May have forgotten to do the breath work, but I've definitely brought in some laughter. So celebrating that. And let's just have a laugh now because we can. And what is your intention? What was it for yesterday? Oh gosh, so sorry, yawning. It's like things are shifting. My intention was to finish each job or note down why not. Well, I have actually finished the jobs that I did. The access to work was one that I wanted to get done. I've done that and sent the email. And I after Karen went through the blood test with me, because one of the challenges that I find is over the past 7 years, I've done so many things to support my healing, and trying to keep track of them is not my forte. I've got bits of notes all over the place, and oh gosh, I'm so sorry. And I've started ways of doing it, little spreadsheets and things like that, and not been consistent with how I'm keeping track of what I'm doing. You know, the different diets that I've tried, the different supplements that I've tried, the different modalities and techniques, the different programs that I've been on. And what happens is I quite often mark the beginning of something, and then maybe I drift off and I just stop taking the supplement, or I stop doing the program, or I stop doing the breathing, or whatever it is that I've started. I don't then make a note when I've finished. And of course, the other challenge is when you're doing so many different things, when things start getting better, you don't really know which of the things is helping you get better. And if things get a bit worse, you don't necessarily know which of the things are getting a bit worse. So there's definitely benefits to keeping better track than what I do. So what I would like to do is just start pulling them together in one central place. And I've opened up a file on my laptop to save, and then I'll need to back that up to the cloud, I guess. So I've got a backup. But what I did do is I saved the recording, because we talked on Zoom of her going through the report, and I also saved the report in the new folder. So I'm celebrating that. I did do what I said I was going to do. Yay, well done me. And my intention for the next 24 hours is, because tomorrow I've got a session with my business coach, and what I would like to do is get really clear on the strategy that I want to use or want to try to get my 12 people on the group program. And I wrote a whole load of posts at the weekend, so I've got some stuff going out. I've got a bit of an idea, but I would like to get some clarity, and that's my intention for tomorrow, to actually know what I'm doing for the next month or so, really, to to give my best shot at getting 12 people on this program. And if that sounds of interest and you'd like to be one of the first ones on the program, I'm offering a super discount for the first person who signs up. So it's about, I don't know, a third off, or probably a little bit more than that. So it goes from 1,111 to 777, and that is for a 12-week coaching course for you to discover the gift in your illness. And that is really shifting your mindset, getting down deep on what your beliefs are, but also some very practical exercises to get to know yourself a bit better. So at the end of the 12 weeks, you'll be in a position where you're feeling confident in where you are going, and you've got a plan, you've got a map, you've got some tools that you can use on the way, and you know where you're going. And knowing where you're going just puts a spring in your step, basically. That's my intention, to come up with a plan, a strategy behind that, so I can get my 12 people on the course. Grateful. What are you grateful for? G is for grateful. Well, I was really grateful for just waking up feeling good, feeling positive. It's beautiful when that happens, and it doesn't happen every day. So when it does, it's definitely to be celebrated. I am celebrating having a really high energy call with Carla. I'm celebrating getting my new splints, so that will help me walk better, definitely. I'm celebrating the food that I ate today, because that was really tasty. And I'm celebrating my nice warm bed on this cold spring evening. I'm also celebrating this week. There's a lot of cosmic stuff going on as we're heading into spring. And on Friday there is a full moon. Now it's a lunar eclipse full moon. Not really sure what that means, but it's more powerful than a normal full moon, and it's a great time for letting go of things that are no longer serving you. Maybe some habits and behaviors, some beliefs that you don't want to be making it through to spring, basically. So I'm going to be running a full moon ceremony on Friday at 6 o'clock UK time. I just do this because I like to do it. I usually have a couple of friends come in. It's on Zoom, but if you would like to, if that's something that would interest you, it takes an hour. We do a little meditation, we do some journaling, we do a little bit of burning, letting go of what we don't want to hold on to anymore. That really clears the energy for moving forward as we move towards the new moon and the spring equinox. So it's just a nice reflection time. So if you'd like to join me, then you can come along. That's totally free of charge, and get some clarity. And it's everybody. I pull an oracle card at the end as well, and everybody that comes along always finds it just taking time just to look inwards, to connect in with who you are and what's going on, is always worthwhile. So if you'd like to join me on the full moon on Friday, then let me know and I can send you a link for that. It's on Zoom. Hi Margine, how are you? Just saying, it's a full moon on Friday, so I'm doing a full moon ceremony at 6 p.m. if you'd like to come along. This is a freebie. It's just something I do if I'm able to, and I'll just guide people through. that's what I'm grateful for. Grateful for a lot, always. Nature. Oh, nature was been a bit mean today after the promise of like, yeah, yesterday, and how sunny and summer like that was. Today the winds really got up, the temperatures dropped loads, so I've not really been outside as much. Me and Sophie went for a little walk this morning. I did my magical moments out there, but yeah, this evening I didn't stay out very long at all. It was cold. Ingesting, what did I ingest today? I was much better on the food front today. I didn't. I've had I've had 8 Brazil nuts. That was my pudding. I don't know why I keep eating Brazil nuts. It's like once I have one, it's like having a chocolate for me. I have to put in another one. There's definitely um, something unconscious still going on in my. Once I open a packet, I have to keep eating. But I made really nice. We had salmon, and Zach joined me as well. We had some vegetables, and I did some air fried potatoes as well. And I also, my vegetables there was a load of green vegetables and mashed swede. I love mashed swede. Zach doesn't like mashed swede, so that means there's more for me. So very happy about that. That was nice. And then I had a salad this evening, and it wasn't. I finished. I literally I was on my last mouthful, and I thought I was missing the olives. I knew there was something missing, so it was just an avocado and green salad. It was nice though, and then my walnuts. So good ingestion today. What have I been telling myself? Well, I've been telling myself that I'm healing, really, and the energy is definitely shifting for me. I feel like it is. I feel like I'm making steps in the right direction, and it feels like I'm 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 closer. Feels like I'm closer, and it's almost like when you're on the last leg and you know you're getting there. So yeah, I'm feeling good energy at the moment. So I'm telling myself I'm healing. I'm telling myself I'm getting to where I want to be. Life is good. And the last one, of course, is to enjoy. And I've thoroughly enjoyed my day. I enjoyed my sleep earlier on. That was really nice as well. Well worth doing because I could really feel I was tired. I think doing the walking on those splints, it was it, it took a lot. So I deserved to lie down, and I gave myself one, and it was good. I woke up feeling great. So yeah, shall we have a little song? Blig night, my happy, blig night, the happy in me, BLIGNITE, blig night, the happy in me. It fills my world with wonder, and every day with glee. BLIGNITE, Blignite, the happy in me. I'll put a little mention that if anybody wants to join me for the full moon on Friday, just to let me know, and I'll send you a link. Otherwise, and if you would like to be the first person on my program, then let me know and we can have a chat. See if we are, see if it's the right thing for you. And if you don't want to and just would like to chat anyway, then that's amazing. Come and have a chat. I'll see you later. Bye bye.